Hello, Senior Helpers Caregivers. So I'm going to do a brief tutorial here on this new system that we've called CamScanner. This is a new app that we've downloaded for the purpose of helping you to take high quality pictures of your timesheets so that they come out in a PDF format that you can then email easily. Trying to take all the guesswork out of it for you. You can find CamScanner on the App Store or Google Play Store or any other Android app sharing store that you can find it on. It is completely free. You just simply download it to your phone. I'm currently using an iPhone 7 with the newest iOS update, but the CamScanner company has said that this will work on any Android or iPhone smart device. So let's look at what we have here. There's a timesheet here for Miss Need a Little Help from our Caregiver, as you can see there. So what we're going to do is we're going to open our CamScanner app, which looks just like this, very similar to a camera app. It has my docs listed at the top. Right now I've taken 0 pictures, so there's no docs to look at. However, there's all kinds of things that we can utilize here. If you want to dig into that, you're welcome to do so. However, I'm just going to go straight to just the document scanner, which is that big one right in the middle, and there's a camera button there. So you push your camera button, and you can see there is your timesheet in the camera. What I like to do is kind of turn it sideways so I can make it as big as possible on my screen. There's 2 options here, single and batch. Right now we're going to go through single. I'm going to show you what that looks like. So I'm doing a single timesheet. I'm going to take a picture there. And as you can tell, if you can see it there in the camera, the CamScanner goes ahead and outlines just the timesheet. So you can get rid of those pictures of your legs or the desk or the couch or whatever else that you've enjoyed sending to us. We love seeing what your home looks like, but at the same time, this is going to be much easier for all the insurance providers as well as clients who see these timesheets. If you want to rotate your timesheet to where it looks straight up and down for you, and you can use the buttons at the bottom of the screen, here these buttons rotate back and forth. We're going to rotate it this way so I can turn my screen the way I like to look at it normally and use my thumbs. Hit the check mark when it outlines your timesheet the way that you'd like for it to. And as you can tell, it has clarified the timesheet, it has whitened it up, and made everything black. So now you don't have any additional colors, and it's all clear. It does an auto format there. You can use original, even though it's cropped out the edges. That's great because it's still a good clear picture. You can lighten it up a little bit. Honestly, it's easiest just to let the computer do the work and do automatic. Hit the check mark when you like what you have, and now you've got your timesheet there as a document. Once you have it as a document, I recommend you do one thing. Go up to the top, click on the name, delete that name that's there, and type in the date that you are sending them to us. So for example, today is the 28th of April. So we're going to hit 4.28.2017. I like a little underscore between my items on a file name. And then in this circumstance, our caregiver's name was Caregiver. Our last name is Giver with a comma, and then your first initial. This just makes it easy for us to sort through and know whose timesheets these are when they come to us via email, in case you forget to put a subject line or in case your email does not have your name associated to it. So now that we've got that name put in there, if you happen to put your name and the word timesheet or whatever you'd like to add, that's perfectly fine. You do your filing system the way you'd like. However, this would be kind of a general idea of a standardized file name that we would like. You hit done, it changes the file name at the top of the screen. Now you have your document. You want to click on your document, which is your timesheet there. When you get the timesheet there, you want to go to the More button at the bottom right of your phone or device. And from there, you've got a couple options. So now that you've made this a JPEG file, you go to Email, select JPEG file, and then from here, your file name's already in the subject line, which drastically helps us. And then you type the to address, which right now is G. Huffman. Let's try that again. G. Huffman at seniorhelpers.com. caregiver.com. And once you type that email address in, assuming you have your email set up on your phone or your device, then you hit send, and go ahead and send it in actual size. We'll readjust the size as we need to. So you send it in actual size, you hear the sound of the email being airlifted away to the magical internet and off to my email. And that's it. Your timesheet has been sent in. So let's look at one other option. I know many of you actually have timesheets in groups because you work with multiple clients. So here's my timesheet. We'll say that that's my timesheet from last week, just to for example purposes. So what we're going to do now is we're going to hit our camera button, and we're going to hit this batch button next to single. So we hit batch, and it goes to a batch. Now from there, what this does is it allows you to take a picture of a timesheet, or 2, or 3, however many you have, then you hit finish. Now that you've hit finished, there's your 3 timesheets. You want to make sure you look at each individual one because it does crop them differently, but you want to make sure that they all look correctly cropped. You can rotate them to make sure that they're upright. So there's timesheet number 1, timesheet number 2, and timesheet number 3. Now you've got all 3 timesheets in this one batch for you to send. Okay, so we're on our batch now. We're just going to hit email. Do it in JPEG format. We're going to do it in original size. You always want to do it in original size. And then, of course, the name will change as you change the name. And then you're going to type it in again. Make sure I can spell. Hit enter. All 3 timesheets are there. Hit send. Now when you go back to your main docs menu, you've got 2 docs. You've got your individual timesheet that you sent in the first. Oh, I just received my own message. You got your individual timesheet that you sent the first time. You've got your batch that you sent this week. And you can keep a running record in CamScanner of the timesheets that you've scanned and sent. Thanks so much. If you have any questions, feel free to call us at the office. You're welcome to call me, 859-296-2525. You can always reach me or text these images to my cell at 859-338-2401, or you're welcome to email me there at ghuffman@seniorhelpers.com. Let me know if you like this tutorial. Be happy to do more of these for you. And again, we're looking to make sure that we can help you in any way that we can to be successful and get those timesheets in prior to noon each and every Monday morning. Thanks so much. Y'all have a wonderful week.